Well, hello. This is Jean with Jean B. Apothecary, and this is Metamorphosis in Motion, day 41. It is my check-in, my daily check-in on my midlife transformation, and today was about getting my house in order. So, my favorite way of working is when I'm on a project, I stay on that project. I like blinders on, I just charge ahead, keep doing that project. And lots of things like to fall apart around me, but I don't see it. I'm on my blinders and I'm on my project. But occasionally I have to look up and say, wait a minute, we got to get this house thing squared away again. So today was kind of a let's get things in order again. And it's not, I don't want to make it out to be like it's crazy, but it is enough where I look at it and think, oh, we got to do that, or I have to do that, or it's time to dust kind of thing. And so I got to some of that today. I spent the morning planning. I did my morning routine, so that's holding for now. I'll keep reporting about that because that's one of those things that I really like to have, but once it falls away, it's hard to kind of get it going again, but it makes a big difference in starting the day. So I did that this morning. I did my meditation, journaling, trying to get breakfast in, a healthy breakfast. I've got a plan for that. I'll talk about that more later. And reading and journaling. So getting all that stuff done in the morning. But journaling turned into planning for next week. There's a lot to be done. I can't believe it's July already. It seemed to me I was going to get a whole lot more stuff done. But here it is July, and there's a lot of stuff I didn't get done. But we'll get it there. We'll get there. It's all a process. And that's what this is about, checking in on the process. It's not like, oh, it's Cinderella, she's going to the ball, and my magic fairy godmother came and transformed me. It's a lot of work. So, my hope is that my plan is, it's not a hope, I'm putting into practice the things that are going to make a difference. My plan is to get to a year from my birthday this year, so 41 days ago, get a year and have a noticeable change in the positive. The fear is that I just go, well, forget this, I'm done. So all this will be for nothing. But that is not what I'm going to do. So I got my planning done, and then I stopped, I had a little lunch, and then I just started it. I just started cleaning. I didn't even think that's what I was going to do today. I thought about maybe finding something to do with the kids. It's Saturday, but really I just had to, there are just things that I've been looking at that needed to get done today. So the lot got done today. It's not done yet. Tomorrow is another day of cleaning. But what I like to do is just kind of get it all done. And this time around, though, with the schedule and making everybody accountable for things, even myself, I'm one of the bigger, I break the rules a lot. I'm the one whose I have projects I start, and I think, I want to go back to that project, and I start that project. And sometimes it takes a little while for me to realize I'm not going to get back to that project. So there are some of my things around, as well as other people in my family. But if I'm not leading by example, if I'm not leading by example, I cannot expect other people to just do what I say. I have to do what I say first. So that was part of what this day has been about, and this weekend will be about, getting things back in order. It will also make it really easy for me to, when I'm ready to do a tincture or a hydrosol or a glycerate or garble herbs or whatever I want to do, make a tea. I have not a lot to do to prepare my space to be able to record, and that's really important. Sometimes I delay my making of products because it has to be clean, and I don't make anything unless everything's clean. So I have to make sure that everything is put away and clean, and there's plenty of counter space and sanitized and ready to go. So that's some progress made here, getting rid of some things that no longer are part of my dream, my vision, my future. So that is part of getting things organized and cleaned up. And that was kind of it. So my son made dinner tonight, and I was glad for that. We got the kitchen cleaned up just like that with lots of help from the family. And so, yeah, my transformation is to be consistently clean so that at any moment, should someone pop over to my house or should I want to take a quick video or whatever, I can do that and not be worried about what might be lurking in the background that I just need to take care of. So that is today. That was this Saturday, the day after the 4th of July. It was a beautiful day. Also, I kind of wanted to be outside to do some of my potting up of my plants, but that'll have to wait till tomorrow morning. I'm gonna do that first before I get into the other cleaning that needs to be done in my studio. It needs to be organized and things need to be put in their place. It can get pretty hectic when herbs are ready. They are ready, and everything has to sort of stop then also, because I can't cut them and then wait. They have to be cut and dried right away or they start to degrade. I hate when I have to get rid of herbs because I didn't take the time to set it up right, or like I think, oh, I'll get back to that later, and get back to that later doesn't happen before it rains, or I leave them out overnight and the condensation makes them wet again. So that's that's kind of how it goes for me. Things get kind of hectic, and I can't promise that I will never have to take breaks from keeping things tidy, but as a rule, I want it to be like, this is time of the day to clean up. We're just going to tidy up. Everybody do it, and that's part of this transformation. So thanks for watching. I will be back tomorrow. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you then. Bye.